Okay, I held a giveaway fishing trip where I'd take you anywhere and fish with you and camp with you and pay for everything. And the guy that won didn't have all the questions correct. They were questions off my videos. You had watched back the last 4 videos. And so the name I picked, when I checked his answers, they weren't all right. Only one of them was. So the second guy up was Ian. Ian won. So up here with Ian, Sean again, and rented a boat from Lake Silverwood. And we're up here fishing for the day. And we're gonna camp backside of the dam. There's a campground back there later on. Hopefully we catch some fish. I'm fishing with this Exceed with braided line. I'm fishing with this penfishingrods.com bait caster. I'm also going to be fishing with a Shimano and a Loomis fly rod. Got a great story about that fly rod, I'll tell you. Sean's Ian's fishing with a, what is that?
Akuma.
Akuma?
And a Daiwa.
And a Daiwa. I met the Daiwa team on Catalina, 4 field testers.
And I'm using whatever that name is.
And he's using a Fluger. And your other one?
Garcia.
Garcia. These are the boats you rent. Now they now charge $35 for an anchor?
$30.
They now charge $30 to use their anchor. It used to come with an anchor, but I guess a lot of people lost them. If you watch my videos, the last time I rented a boat was right over there. I was letting down the anchor, first 6 feet of chain, then his nylon rope, and I'm letting down the rope, letting down the rope, letting down the rope. And the number 1 hook with a night crawl still on it was on the braid on the nylon, and boom, with all that weight, it sunk right in there. But I used my good old penfishingrods.com pliers and I yanked it out. But I have worm DNA in me now. Power Gray Skull. So this one, I've got a jig on it with a red worm. On this one, I'm going to be using a Daredevil midget. So far, what time is it, Sean?
10:30.
10:30. Started at 7:30.
Nada.
3 hours. He's gotten 1 bite. We're eating Jersey Mike's. Having Pabst Blue Ribbon. Not getting any hits at all. Nobody in this lake. One guy back there was screaming, but nothing's hitting. We've worked our way around half of the lake so far. He's tried a crocodile. On here I've got live crickets. Here I have a Daredevil. There I have a penfishingrods.com lure. Now on my fly rod I've got a great big woolly bugger with a lead head. Now, okay, this Loomis cross current. If you go to buy cross current now, they're hard to get, and they're about $900. But when they came out, they were $650. The reel was about $650. Line's about 80, 60 to 80. Now, I was hurting for money one time because I was laid off. My unemployment ran out. Ooh, we're about to hit shore. To be continued. Anyway, so like I said, run out of money, and I was hurting to make a car payment. I needed to come up with $600 real quick, so $650. I sold this to a guy, and he bought it, and he had it, and about 9 years later, I'm hiking with a guy in Bear Creek, and about a mile in, he had a stroke, and he fell. I thought he lost his balance, but it turned out to be a stroke, a mild stroke. About a year later, he had another one, and then 6 months later, he had another one, real bad shape, and he couldn't drive or anything, so I was picking him up, taking him out to eat, helping him out around the house and things, and then he talks to me one time. He says, "Hey, let's go to a movie or something." I said, "All right." And I go, when? He goes, "Well, come over. I got something I want to give you." So I go, "All right." He goes, "Dude, you've been helping me a lot the past year or so, and nobody else seems to really even care. So I got something I want to give you." What? And he handed me my rod back and my reel, my T-bar reel. And he goes, "Here, man. I'll never be able to fish this again. So it belongs to go to somebody who's going to use it." And when I sold it, T-bar reels come with a nameplate, customized. When I sold it, I took this nameplate off and put it in my Kennedy toolbox, and it remained there. And I thought, what am I going to do with that? I don't know, just keep it. And I got it back 13 years later almost to the month, 13 years later. And first thing I did was went home, pulled this out and put it back on. So that's my story about this Riptide rod. Bought it for 12 plus, sold it for $6.50 I think. Got it back for nothing. So it only cost me $6.50 if you look at it that way. I bought it for the surf, ocean, but it also works good for deep lakes. I've got sinking line on it, but no luck today. But not just us. Nobody at this lake seems to be having any luck. It's hotter than a mofo, huh? Scorching, right? Jackrabbit. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, it's a squirrel. Center of the screen. It was running like a rabbit. Anyway, it's a pretty nice campground, but it is expensive. It's $30 a night. So we're gonna stay here. Just get out of here and go in the morning. It was not the best camping, not the best fishing trip. We didn't get anything. Rented a boat. If you're curious about the prices for Lake Silverwood for renting a boat, it was $10 to get into the lake. And for 5 hours, it was $105 for the boat. And then I bought the worms at the store in between the 15 and Silverwood. And I should have checked them because when I opened them up, they were all mush. And I paid $8 each for 2 of them. So it's been an expensive weekend. But this guy won this trip, and I'm trying to give him the best. He picked the lake, so I don't feel so bad about that. But it's pretty windy up here also. No fires. So we're being shut down all the way around. One spark leaps out of there and hits that. The whole area isn't hurt. Fortunately, Ian bought a small little Weber barbecue, and we have some coals. So I'm gonna barbecue some chicken. He's gonna barbecue some salmon. And my other friend only bought a can of clam chowder, so I can't supply everybody with everything. I am beat. I did a treasure hunt last night up at Silver Lake, scavenger hunt. Got back in house about midnight. I was up at 4 o'clock to go pick one of these guys up, head up to 138 to meet the other one. I am beat. But they have showers here. I'll show you the name of this campground. I'm gonna go pay for it. I'll show you the name of the campground. I've stayed here before. As a matter of fact, I stayed in the same exact site with Monica, Charlie, and Wes, and everybody else. This is a knockoff of the duplex, Z-Packs duplex. Z-Packs duplex goes for about $600. This goes for, I think he said $150. So far, it's holding up to these winds. And this is my other friend, my co-worker. Just one of those pop-up tents. And I got the Zeus 2 again. It's great in the wind.
And you get to see a bunch of cool places.
What's the name of your tent?
It's the Lanshan 2.
Lanshan. That's it. I bought Snow White.
That's a my version.
I bought Snow White and Lanshan for her birthday.
$130, best deal going.
130. I thought it was 150. 130. Yeah, I bought her a Lanshan. She didn't think it was any good. I think she threw it away. But, you know. So Deep Creek runs alongside there. Goes under the road over there. Silverwood is... There's Mount Baldy. So Silverwood is in that valley over there. Big Bear and Arrowhead. Vegas. Vegas, baby. Vegas. Look at this. The wind calmed down. The wind stopped this direction. Now it's coming this direction, but not bad. Ian, show them what we got cooking there. I brought me 2 chicken quarters. Look at that. And he's got some, he noodled these salmon out of Deep Creek right there.
2 hours ago.
Then over here you got the Trangia working with the propane with a converter valve. Gonna do some rice. And over here I got some water and some milk. Do some chicken, mashed potatoes, rice.
And maybe some snake if you catch one.
And Ian's gonna have some, what do you have? Some rice, some noodles, and some salmon. Right on. To go with it, lemonade, chicken, rice, potatoes, a little bit of salmon, jam and salmon. Yeah.
I think that water like leak. Where is that supposed to take?
Condensation.
Yeah, probably. Looks like stuff we're drinking out of our thing. I have no idea.
Yesterday, we found a dead rattlesnake in the street over there, and we put it out over here, and then I had 2 chicken leg bones and a thigh, the bones from the thigh, and then a whole thigh of chicken. The whole thigh we put right here. The other pieces we threw down here. And they're all gone. Everything's gone. There were owls and coyotes. The owls were landed in the trees directly above us. About 3 or 4 of them. Oh, 3 or 4. And the coyotes, you could hear them walking past. So they cleaned up everything. They probably never had barbecue chicken so good. But even the snake's gone. We tossed the snake because there's some kids riding bikes. We're gonna play with it, and we tossed it down here, and it's gone. Mount Baldy in the distance over there. Ontario Peak. Ian, you get an owl directly above you, huh? He's right here in this tree.
Bastard. All night long. Bit in your chicken.
Yeah, it's all gone. This is where we camped. Last time I camped here was years ago, 5 or 6 years ago maybe. I camped with a hammock right there, Hennessy. And we're out of here. Ian already left. So this was the fulfillment of that giveaway I did a while back. So it took a while to get it arranged, to get all of our times coordinated, but this is it. We're out of here.